What's up, guys? We're back. I'm gonna do a beginner rotary. What would I would do if I got my rotary today and I wanted to start working? So straight up, what I got right here is Rupes cut and finish pad. This is the wool. I've just started using this. You know, I'll use this over my purple lake country. It's just preference, just different areas. This has a lot firmer backer plate. So the smoothness, this is very, very direct. So the cut, in my opinion, this cuts a lot faster. So if you're not really normally doing this all the time, you really maybe want to start off with this, then move to this. But right off the bat, what you want to do, line it up as perfect as you can. And what we're doing right here, we're gonna do, this is what I typically use rotaries for. Get deeper into these edges. All these edges is edge work. You know, most of the time is what I'm using this for. But right before we do all that, I need to get some, tape. You wanna tape up any of these plastics. With these plastics, you don't wanna damage those. Also, any of these, any edges, anything you don't wanna hit, you need to tape off. Typically around lights. I always like to grab my fingernail and I guide it in there to get that nice tuck. Okay, so obviously tape down is probably the first thing you want to do if you're not using this all the time. Second, I have a correction liquid, the P&S. We just started using this. This is really low dusting, easy to remove. It has a decent cut and it finishes out nice. You can use this, you can use it whatever. It says rotary or random orbital. Okay, so this is the scratches and what I like to use in these tight spaces. When I'm hitting scratches here, I'm just gonna show you how to use it. So first, get the compound on there, get your polisher to 1, and then I'm gonna just glide over it, get it in there. And then when I get my pad, when I get the compound on my pad, I want to get it all over the whole pad. So I'll just go ahead and go over it flat. Now, move over to my working area. If you look at these edges, I have a slight tilt, a really, really slight tilt, and I'm barely hitting these edges. Slow, nice, back and forth. Okay, when I'm hitting these edges, I'm only hitting it on this pretty much edge of it, taking out the scratches. This is a scratch removal technique. First thing I'd use it, because you know when you have your rotary, you want to use it just to get out your actual scratches. You don't want to use it for finishing. You can, and I'll show you how I finish too. Just add a little bit more polish on there. And then again, there's scratches right really close to these edges. Watch where I hit it. Same thing. I'm just getting my edge, all my edge work. All the edge work done. Edge work is why you want your rotary. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna correct this whole area and move from here up to here. So let's just add some more polishing, some more compound. This rehab really works. Look at it. So this dust was actually before probably the compound before that when my pad was wet. But like, look at the low dusting that this compound leaves. Really, really low dusting. And look at my speed on here is really, I'm only at 2, so I'm not really even wailing on it. You can turn it up. You want to get a little bit crazier. All right, so I just polished. I got pretty much most of those scratches out. Let me grab my towel. You kind of just want to keep wiping just to get it nice and smooth. Okay, so there was the scratches before. You can kind of see they're all gone. So like I said, I was just using the edge and using the tool just for scratch removal. So if you're finishing, you want to be flat. If you're cutting, you want to have slight tilt and use the area where your tilt's at as the working part of your polish. So you're using that to get the actual defects out. Easy, not a lot of work. But yeah, so you get the gist of it, how to remove a scratch. I'm using a Flex 3403 LRG. This is what I use, my go-to tool. And I used Rupes rotary pad, and then I use PNX Rehab. So this is the go-to for beginners. You know, if you want to just get into using this tool, this is what I would use. I would go ahead and use, you know, pick a good all-in-one polish, something that's low dusting, and then go to town. Well, you already know, Jamie Bourne Detailer, we're here. Like, subscribe, follow, let me know if you like it. If you don't, let me know too. Peace out. Bah!